illegal to sell outside of Indonesia. Nggak bisa lucu saya di sini karena sangat emosional. Jadi, this is gonna be a rant. Here we go. Tanpa paspor pun di atas nama kamu. Kamu tinggal pergi aja ke pantai. Go surfing, go diving. All kinds of fish from all over the world are passing through these waters. Oh, di situ ada kapal kecil. Sepertinya mau tenggelam, tapi nggak apa-apa, naik aja. 5 jam kemudian, kamu sudah ada di pulau kosong di mana ada biawak segede. Naik pohon kelapa sendiri tanpa alat bantuan untuk ambil kelapa segar. Oh, enak. Habis itu, naik bis malam ke Jakarta untuk lihat rumah segede gedung. Ada kolam renang, ada tennis court. Di parkiran mobil ada 20 mobil mewah. Then take a walk over there and see all the little shanty houses on top of a pile of garbage. Terus habis itu naik becak ke sono, masuk ke perkampungan. Dan lihat ibu-ibu nyuci baju pakai tangan dari sumur. After that, maybe go to a Sting concert. Buka internet, cari tiket murah. Oh, you got a promo ticket, 300,000. Awesome. Go to the jungle. Udah sampai ke hutan, peluk orangutan. See some of the endangered species that last week you saw on National Geographic. Yang ternyata masih banyak di Indonesia. Then take a minibus to Aceh. See somebody get flogged by the religious police. Then meet somebody who brings you to a lapangan besar sekali. Ganja semua. Then shit your pants when you see their AK-47s. Habis itu ke Bali aja, and then blow your mind because you were beginning to think that all of Indonesia was Muslim, and then tiba-tiba ada babi besar lagi diguling, dan mereka makan. And the colors, and the dancing, and the art, and the shopping, and the droves and droves of foreigners from all over the world, each with their own unique stories. Lalu pergi lagi ke tempat yang orang tidak pakai baju pun, and everybody has malaria, and it's okay. And then over there's some guy eating dog. And then over there, somebody's hunting. Pak, lagi buru apa? Tupai. Huh? Tupai? Buat apa? Buat dimakan? Huh? And then get really disgusted because you really like tupai. Maybe it's time to go back to the city. Try Jogja this time. Have a seat at the steps of a mini market and have the most amazing philosophical conversations with perfect strangers. And while you're there, why not climb a volcano? The ash still hot under your feet. And then I can hear somebody out there saying, Sash, lu kan enak Bule, banyak duit, enak jalan-jalan terus. What? Excuse me? I came here with an $800 debt. Untuk 1 tahun pertama saya di sini kerja, saya tidak beli kulkas, saya tidak beli AC, saya tidak beli tempat tidur. Aku tidur di ubin, aku beli tikar 50.000, aku beli kipas kecil 35.000. Aku cuci baju sendiri pakai tangan, aku nggak makan daging, makan 2 kali sehari gado-gado. Kadang-kadang nasi pakai sayur nangka. I lived like that for a year. No beers in Jalan Jaksa. No, I saved all my money. And then, aku keliling-keliling untuk lihat Indonesia seperti apa sih. Bukan hanya bule yang bisa lakukan itu, orang Indonesia pun bisa lakukan itu. Oh, kamu bilang, tapi gaji saya kan lebih kecil. Karena ada emang orang Indonesia yang gajinya lebih kecil daripada guru bahasa Inggris. Walau banyak juga yang jauh lebih besar. Fine, it took me 1 year. Maybe it'll take you 4 years. But if you really want it, you can do it. Atau gini aja deh, get a job at Trends TV as a cameraman. Pasti dibawa kok sama kantor ke tempat-tempat yang seru kayak gitu. And you can get paid for it. You can make all the excuses you want. But it all comes down to what you really want. Kalau untuk saya lakukan semua hal itu, wah, banyak red tape, man. If I want to do all those things in your country, there's a lot of bureaucracy I have to go through. You can't do all that in 30 days on a tourist visa. No way. So you gotta go to the immigration, you gotta get a sponsor. I have to get a ticket over here to the other side of the planet. Not easy. Aku jarang nangis gara-gara cowok, tapi sering nangis gara-gara imigrasi. You're Indonesian. You don't have to worry about that. This whole country is yours to explore. Honestly, I have no idea kenapa orang Indonesia saking banyak buang waktu dengan basa-basi dan kondangan sini-sana. Like, where do you have time to do that? I have no time for that stuff. While you were doing that kondangan and basa-basi sama tetangga, I was sitting listening to this woman tell me the story of how when she was 13 years old, her mother put makeup on her, dressed her up, brought her to a club, and sold her to this fat fucking Jakarta as a sex slave. Then she escaped, worked her ass off, and put herself through university and wants to be a film director. Kurang inspiratif apa itu? Actually, 90% of the people that truly inspire me are Indonesians. Bob Sedino, mungkin sudah meninggal, tapi kalau kamu baca bukunya, oh my god, amazing. Suzy Pujastuti, her story, wow. Ada ratusan lagi yang menginspirasi saya, tapi mungkin tidak terkenal namanya. Oh no! Tapi banyak orang Indonesia tidak peduli dan tidak manfaatin semua yang Indonesia serahkan. Soalnya mereka hanya mikir tentang masa depan. Money, 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 sama mungkin apa kata ibu. Jadi mereka kurang explore mungkin. So maybe they don't take advantage of all the things that Indonesia has to offer. Tapi aku paling sebel orang bilang, wah orang barat tuh terlalu open-minded ya, itu bukan budaya kita. What? Open-mindedness is not a Western thing. In fact, I'm open-minded because your country made me open-minded. Habis lihat itu semua, bagaimana kamu bisa sempit? Tidak mungkin otak masih sempit. Every time you see something new, every time you experience something new, pasti meluas nih. Yeah, there are some shitty things about being Indonesian. Your school system sucks. Like, it sucks balls. It really does. But can that really stop Indonesians from getting an education? I think not. This whole country is a university. Setiap hari belajar hal yang baru dan lihat hal yang baru. So yeah, some of you went to a shit Indonesian local school. But did that stop you from learning? If it did, it's your fault. Take the Beach Boys, for example. The Beach Boys mostly went to local schools, yet they can speak bahasa Jerman, bahasa Prancis, bahasa Jepang, bahasa Inggris without one day at a language class. Dari hidup, man. Dari keluar rumah dan cari pengalaman dan wah, lama-lama bisa. Sambil belajar sendiri. If you're making excuses and letting things stop you, well, then it's your fault, not the government's. Mungkin sebagai WNI ya, kamu sedikit panas di sini gara-gara pemerintah mengecewakan. Tapi, think about it. They really give you a lot of freedom. Misalnya kita miskin ya, di Indonesia. Nomor 1 bisa tidur di luar, di bawah trotoar. Tidur aja. Soalnya di sini nggak ada musim dingin, jadi nggak bakal mati karena kedinginan. Seperti di Kanada. And yeah, our homeless do freeze to death. You can read it in the paper. And because you have such a nice, warm country, you don't need to have like rumah gedung. Kamu bisa bikin rumah seadanya dari bambu. The government doesn't stop you. Coba bikin kayak gitu di Kanada. Pasti nggak boleh. Orang Kanada banyak yang pengemis sama pemerintah. Emang disuruh gitu. Lu pasti disuruh ambil welfare and live in some subsidized apartment or something. It's not even yours. And basically all you are is a pengemis. Indonesians are not pengemis. They're fighters. Pejuang. With no money, no handouts from the government, they make their own way. They start cooking something or making some jamu and then mereka keluar keliling-keliling. Coba jual itu. Nggak usah pakai permit. Silakan aja. Bekerjalah dan berusaha demi kehidupan lo. I went back to Canada one year and I thought, I'm going to be there for 3 months. I'd really like to sell gado-gado sauce in the market in Ottawa. And then I looked into it. Do you know how much money I'd have to pay just for the permits to be allowed to sell bumbu gado-gado? Ya, nggak bakal ada untung. Ya udah nggak jadi deh, minta dari ibu. Ya bu, saya mau makan bu, karena saya... You know what I mean? Ya gitu, kalau ke Kanada dan di rekening ada rupiah. A lot of people say, oh, I love the Indonesian people, they're so friendly. Yeah, that's not why I love them. I love them because they're fighters. Yeah, Indonesia has problems, tapi negara yang ada banyak masalah juga ada banyak cerita yang menginspirasikan. Mereka masih bisa. Mereka bukan penurut loh. Maybe they pura-pura nurut, but they're rebels. I don't know many people around these parts that have a driver's license. Why would they make one? What's the government done for them? In fact, they don't even need the government. They do things for themselves around here. It's like, these guys are freaking awesome. Seriously. If you wanted to do that, if you wanted to take advantage of all this that Indonesia has to offer, emang ada harganya. Saya mungkin akan mati miskin, Bisa jadi. Tapi saya akan mati sebagai nenek yang miskin, yang pikirannya sangat luas. Dan puas. Puas dengan lihat-lihat rahasia dunia. There is so much stuff that I do not put on my YouTube channel. I came to Indonesia as a bunch of blank pages, and I let Indonesia write its story on me and color me with its charm and its complexity. It was harder for me to get that experience than it is for you. You're here already. Indonesia has a lot of the things that the world has to offer. It is very diverse. Makanya, sebenarnya nggak ada loh yang namanya budaya Indonesia, karena setiap daerah ada budaya masing-masing. And being able to see all of that stuff with your own eyes and experience it, that is an amazing, amazing, amazing gift that you have. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There are some really pea-brain people here. There are a few. I'm sure you've met some. And some really shit organizations who do really shitty things. And I hate to say it, but that is part of the Indonesian experience. These things happening around us can actually help to make us better people. Learning from other people's experiences, learning from watching things even if they are shitty. Indonesia is an amazing country with banyak bahan pikiran. That's another reason why I don't understand. Kenapa basa-basi terus? Why are you talking about this pointless shit when you've got so much more amazing stuff to talk about? Lu nggak tahu Indonesia, lu tahu apa? Lu kan bule. Well, I know enough about Indonesia to know that I don't know Indonesia. Meanwhile, a lot of Indonesians, they feel like they know Indonesia when they don't, because they haven't left their little area. They know about their part of Indonesia, but they don't know that, like, Pulau Seberang, lain banget. To really enjoy this country, you have to have an open mind. I could really go on and on, tapi intinya, aku iri loh sama Zoila, anakku itu, yang belum ngapa-ngapain. Belum bisa bahasa Indonesia, belum tahu Pancasila, enggak tahu apa-apa, kerjanya cuma minum sama boker. And she gets Indonesian citizenship. And I don't. Yeah, think about it. I mean, you can get the same experience in Indonesia without a passport than I could get in 10 other countries with my Canadian passport. Saking luasnya dan bervariasi Indonesia ini. Plus, you guys are adorable. So cute with the face. Oh, I love the Indonesian face. You guys have really nice tans. I just get burned. There's more. There's more, I swear. But I love you guys. I seriously love you guys. And I love reading all your comments, even the hater ones. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I used to be really jealous of the fact that you guys can squat. You guys are the best squatters in the world. How the hell do you guys get your butt to touch your heels? I've been here 15 years and there's still about an inch distance between my heel and my butt. It took me that long to get that far. And you guys are just like squatting like there's no tomorrow. It's like, how do you do that?